Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog. I just opened the blinds. Holy bright. Hi. What, babe? So today is day 5 of no takeout and I am being a successful queen. I'm still fasting. I didn't upload yesterday. I'm not doing like daily uploads, but like I still want to give you guys as many updates as possible. So as you guys remember last year, like I went through this whole lung thing where I got so many different diagnoses, is that a word? Who knows? These are the ones I got. Cancer was thrown around a lot by professionals. That wasn't a diagnosis, but it was thrown around, so that freaked me out, obviously, because I've had cancer before. Collapsed lung. Then it was an impartial collapsed lung. Blood clot, or several blood clots. Fluid on my lung. Fluid on the outside of my lung. And pneumonia. So all of those things can't be happening at once. I mean, who knows? They could be. But they were all like diagnosed and then undiagnosed multiple times. And I remember taking a set of antibiotics. My lung was better for months, for a hot minute. So obviously putting two and two together, I and my doctor was like, okay, so since your lung got better, like completely better with antibiotics, and I'm gonna go ahead and assume it was pneumonia. So that is what we assumed, but it started happening again a couple months ago. So obviously my doctor assumed again, okay, well, I guess you have pneumonia again. I got put on antibiotics and I noticed that the antibiotics helped a little bit, but it didn't go away. In the last like week or so, I'd say it's starting to get like bad again. And I woke up today and my lung hurt really bad. So I don't want any like doctors in the comments. I'm not even gonna read it, to be honest. I don't read the comments. It's just too much for me. I don't want like any advice. I don't want anything like that. I'm just kind of sharing my experience because this is like something pretty hardcore that's going on. And I'm like riddled with anxiety. But my symptoms are like, I'm a little bit more out of breath than usual. When I breathe in, it hurts. Like my lung hurts. It's like a sharp pain. And also it feels like it rattles. It's hard to find like a descriptive word for that. It's just really hard to explain. And for like a minute there, it was like it only hurt when I was breathing in deep. And now I notice that I'm not needing to breathe in deep for me to feel the discomfort and slight pain. So unfortunately today's Sunday and I don't want to go to the ER. I don't feel like this is really an emergency because this is something that I've been dealing with for so long. So tomorrow I have a few important calls to make. I want to call about my records because, as you guys know, I recently got a chest x-ray done. So that was for weight loss surgery, and I know that I'm pretty sure that you can see my lungs in there. So I'm definitely curious like what's going on. So I'm going to call and get my results for that. And then I'm gonna call like a lung specialist. I know there's a word for it. It starts with a P. I'm not gonna like mispronounce or anything, so I'm not gonna go there. I've never been to like an actual lung specialist, but I think it's time. So I'm simply gonna call them to see if I need to be referred. Some specialists you need to be referred and others you don't. So if I need to be referred, I'm obviously going to talk to my primary care doctor, who I have had for over a year now, and I love them so much. Like, they truly listen to me. And so if I need obviously a reference, I am going to make that appointment with my doctor. So tomorrow I do have some important phone calls to make because I do want to, like, I want just like a final answer. To not know what's wrong with me is very worrisome, obviously, and I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. Like, you need your lungs. Lungs are important, and it's not something that's like out of sight, out of mind, because unfortunately I am constantly breathing like every second you take a breath, you know. So it's like something that I'm constantly having to be reminded of. And I have a lot of health anxiety. I used to have really bad like hypochondria, and it sucks because once having that like in the past, it like the whole thing with like my cancer, when I was diagnosed with that, like my symptoms prior to, I had to keep fighting with myself where I was like, am I just having health anxiety or is it just hypochondria? Like, so I kind of feel like this is like in the same ballpark where I'm sitting here like, am I going to be taken seriously? And when am I going to be taken seriously? It's just hard because there is also a lot of like discriminatory stuff with like morbidly obese people, especially like super morbidly obese people. And I've seen it firsthand as someone who once was in the low 300s. I got treated so much better. And now someone who is in the 500s, I feel like I just don't get taken seriously. And I know a lot of people experience that. And even Dr. Now from 600 Pound Life admits that there is discrimination in healthcare for people who are my size. But I am very, very, very lucky that I have a doctor who is not like that at all. Like, they listen to me, and like I feel cared. I feel cared for by them. So I appreciate that so much, that I'm not fully in that situation as much as I used to be. But I do feel like, you know, when you go to the hospital and stuff, I don't get taken as seriously. But that is just based on experience. It's not really an opinion. It is a fact, and that is just based on my experience. So just saying. All right, you guys, I am about to eat. So I wanted to share with you what I'm eating. So majority of this does have mustard and cottage cheese, just saying. Carrot. You can play your show, baby. Mm-hmm. Broccoli, Brussels sprout, radish, asparagus, celery, apple, pickle, green olive with garlic in the middle, and chicken sausage. So this is my plate. It is healthy, low calorie, colorful, and super satisfying. Okay guys, so I'm about to make a smoothie for Feline and I. This is really something that helps my sweet tooth. So ice is first. My ingredients are a PB2, which is peanut butter with cocoa, some vanilla extract, banana, and then some Chobani oat milk. So that is literally the only ingredients. It's super simple, but it's delicious. So next I'm gonna add a banana. My bananas are definitely ripe. They're ready to be ate. So I think I'm gonna freeze them because I still have these three and they're just, yeah. It's like today's the last day where they're super good. So I'm gonna probably freeze them so I can use them for smoothies. Oat milk is actually so freaking good, I'm not gonna lie, especially in a smoothie. And then PB2, it's just however much you feel is right. Everything I just eyeball. That's what I usually do with stuff like this. And then the vanilla extract. Put the lid on. Give it a little shake. And then here's the NutriBullet. Watch out for the noise, it's about to be loud. So here are 2 cups for Feline and I. Some glass straws and a taste test. She's good. This is a healthy alternative to a milkshake. All right, because I want to save these bananas and actually use them, I'm just gonna put them in a baggie. 3 separate baggies, because when they do freeze, they will freeze sticking to each other, and I only want to use 1 banana at a time. So here's the second one and the third. All right, so currently where I live, we're under tornado watch. So, sorry, I had to mute that because it's currently in my ear and I cannot hear myself think. Especially I can't talk while listening to them talk, so I just muted it, but I have it in my ear with my AirPods. Anyways, so we're under tornado watch right now for the next like 5 hours, and if you guys know me, I am terrified. But Ryan Hall, which is someone that I am subscribed to and I love watching, when there's really bad weather, he'll go live for a very long time, sometimes 8+ hours, and I just love it. I love that about him. Like, he currently has almost 50,000 people watching, and I am one of them because I am scared. Our weather is about to get really bad. It just started thundering and stuff. So I'm trying to think of things to like distract myself. So I might go in my closet and do a little closet clean out. So come with me, you guys. All right, closet clean out time. Let's keep myself distracted. So we have this hi, I'm bored. I got this dress from Hot Topic. I love it, so I'm keeping it. So this is just a white t-shirt with some blue stripes, which I am keeping. This is a light brown polka dotted Bambi type of dress, which you guys have seen me wear it. There's like Bambi on there. I'm going to be keeping this because I love the color. Here we have a Schitt's Creek Rose Apothecary t-shirt, which I am going to be keeping. Here I just have this black sweater with this really cute like tie situation in the front. I forgot I even had this. Definitely keeping it. Damn, I've kept everything so far. So this is a red t-shirt where I love, like, I don't know, is it called knitting? The knitting in the front, but I don't know if I actually want to keep it. So I'm just going to put it in the maybe pile and we'll get back to it some other day. So this is a tank top with some buttons right here and then a cute little lip moment, a little kiss moment. This is Betsy Johnson and I've never worn it. It's super adorable and all. Yeah, I'm keeping it. I want to get rid of at least one thing. Okay, I think I want to get rid of this guy. So it's just a sweater, but on the side is sequins. I feel like it's just not cute enough to keep, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay guys, let's do some P.O. Box. If you guys want to send me anything, here is my P.O. Box. I just request please do not send me any food. So I don't want to show what I just got, but it's from Ellie and her sister Katie is a huge fan. It's a graduation party invitation. Oh, that's super cute. But unfortunately, it already happened. I opened this late. I'm so sorry. But I hope that you had a wonderful graduation and thank you so much for the invitation. So Amy wrote me a really long letter and she sent me this super cute card. I love it. Thank you so much, Amy, for opening up to me. And she's also the one that sent me the sticker book and like the Feline and Bambi t-shirts. So I also want to say thank you for that so much. Next is this Amazon bag. So this stuff is from Susan. Susan sent me some dinosaur stickers. These are adorable. Oh my God, and there's a ton of them. Look how cute. Okay, I'm obsessed with dinosaurs. These are adorable and there's so many. Wow, thank you. And on top of that, there's a little goodie wrapped up in here. So let's see what it is. Oh, that is super sweet. Oh my God, it's a dinosaur like popper journal. It's 3 things that I love in one. So the popper helps me from like not picking my skin. I appreciate that so much. Dinosaurs. And it's like a journal you can write in. That is honestly so sweet, Susan. Thank you so much. So I am super excited to announce that my tarot cards did come in the mail today. I'm gonna open them off of camera, learn a little bit, read a little bit about it because there is a book in here. I just wanted to show you that I finally got them. Oh my God, I'm so excited to get into this. So I haven't like opened the cards yet, but I wanted to read some of the book first. In the first paragraph, if you have this guidebook in your hands, you're answering a call to connect with your intuitive wisdom. It's time to explore, find, and reconnect with a divinatory art that resonates with you. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna give some of this a read. Even Feline's excited to see the cards, so that makes me happy. So update on my tarot. My first one I ever did, like first beforehand, I wanted to look at each card, kind of connect with them and stuff. But the first reading I decided to do was a past, present, and future. So I pulled a card for each one, and the present and future like definitely clicked with me. I felt something with that. The past one didn't. So yeah, I feel like that was a satisfying situation type deal. I enjoyed it, but I hope that my next reading I kind of feel more connected with the cards more. I mean, 2 out of 3 cards, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, 10 out of 10, recommend. And all the cards are super cute and like inviting, and I don't know, I feel like I picked a really good tarot card deck. And now Feline wants to get her own deck, so I think that's cute. I sadly just dropped you guys. Are you guys still working? Hello? Are you there? It's not the time, folks. Me and this weather, we don't connect. We are not friends. We are enemies. It is only getting worse out there, and it's supposed to be like this for the next 2.5 hours. Oh, God, I hate it. Lightning like that, like I used to live in Oklahoma. I haven't seen lightning like that since I lived there. So I have a security camera, obviously. I have a couple of them. And so I get like alerts on my phone, and someone nearby just said, is there weather sirens? Oh God. I mean, I haven't heard any. Oh my God. I'm like really scared. I hope everyone's safe and okay. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm having anxiety. I'm gonna go. Okay, so there is active tornado sirens outside. It sounds like a fucking ice cream truck just like, excuse me, one of the scariest situations you can be in, and it sounds like a freaking ice cream truck like outside. Okay, I'm gonna get the animals and we're gonna sit in my closet. Update, we got no tornado. I was being dramatic as usual for nothing, but I just get really scared with that type of weather. But I just wanted to give an update that we are a-okay. So people are asking how many hours am I sleeping during my fast, and I just want to use an example of the other night where I started my fast at 12:34 a.m. and I stopped my fast at 5:22 p.m. I fell asleep at 4 and I woke up at 11. So as you can see here, I counted how many hours. 4, So I fasted for 16 hours and 48 minutes. I slept for 7. So I was awake for 9 of the fasting hours. 3.5 of that was before I went to bed, and 6.5 of it was after I woke up. So a lot of people were asking about that, so I just wanted to clarify for y'all. So my battery is about to die on my camera, so I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.